Good afternoon, family, and welcome back to another vlog. And I hope you guys are absolutely safe. I hope you guys are staying home, and I hope you guys are absolutely fine as well. Um, I know there's a lot of trouble going on right now in the entire nation. The nation is fighting COVID 2.0, and it's very sad to see what's happening around the country. So many people dying every single day, and lack of oxygen and multiple other such things. But keeping all that aside, we got to stay home, we got to stay safe, and we need to fight this together. On that positive note, let's begin another vlog. So welcome back again to the channel. Today I'm going ahead and giving you a very small review, a short review basically, as in why I chose the Ford Freestyle and not the rest of the competition. So let's get started with this vlog. Okay, the very first reason that I picked up the Ford Freestyle was because it was in my budget. I had a budget somewhere around 9 to 9.8 lakhs to 10 lakhs, say between 9 to 10 lakhs. Now there's multiple reasons as in like why I picked up the Ford Freestyle. Alright, the very first reason being is because this car is a rock solid. Alright, now when I say rock solid, I really mean it. This car has got a 4-star safety rating. It's really safe. It's like a shell inside. You don't feel anything when you're on the highways. It's really stable and it's really good. Second thing is because of the diesel engine. This diesel engine, like I said in my previous log, is one of the best engines right now in the market, and it comes at a cost where nowadays you can buy a petrol engine. So I had multiple cars. Now speaking of engines, I had multiple cars in my lineup that I was looking for. Number one on my priority list was a Volkswagen Polo. Now I called up the Volkswagen dealership, I'm sorry, and I inquired about if they had the diesel variant available. But then it was really sad to know that VW had discontinued all diesel variants. That's when I canned the plan. However, I went ahead and I test drove the newly launched turbo variant, the 1 liter TSI variant that they had, and it was really brilliant, to be very honest. It was very nice. I loved the car. Again, rock solid. Volkswagen is known for its build quality. But one downer that I felt was when I revved the engine to the redline limiter. I felt a lot of vibration on the steering wheel, and I could hear a lot of that 3-cylinder-ish sound, which I really did not like. I know it's not an icebreaker, people can get used to it and all of that, but again, it didn't just tick mark my checklist. So I dropped the plan. Also, I went ahead simultaneously and I test drove the Skoda Rapid as well, which was pretty cheap at that point in time, which was I think around 9.3 lakhs for the base variant, and it was brilliant. Again, it's a sedan class, but then again the same story because of the engine and the turbo petrol. So I dropped the plan. Then I also checked out the Grand i10 Neos, the turbo petrol variant. Honestly, again, I did not like that. I also checked their 1.1 liter diesel engine. Was nice. It's peppy, I must say, but not as brutal as the Ford diesel engine. So again, I dropped that. And then I looked at the Nexon, and I looked at Mahindra XUV 300, and I looked at other vehicles as well in this. I even looked at the Ford Figo as well. Ford Figo, again, I looked at the diesel engine, was brilliant. Again, the same engines on all the cars that they have. Alright, but the reason why I didn't pick up the Ford Figo is because I feel it's a little way too compact than the Freestyle. I'm not sure if I'm right about it or if I'm wrong about it, but then that's exactly what I felt. I feel when I sat in the rear, and my head was touching the roof, which was not that great, so I dropped the plan over there. And again, ground clearance was an issue for me, because ground clearance wasn't that great in that vehicle. I mean, looking at our Indian road conditions and all of that, I didn't want to go ahead and pick that up. Again, a brilliant vehicle, no doubts at all about it. I looked at all of these vehicles. I test drove all of them that I said. Honestly speaking, I am not considering the Maruti Swift because I'm totally focused on safety. Maruti also did not have diesel engines, I know, but I did not look at it. No offense to any Maruti owners. This is just my personal view. Okay, I don't personally like the vehicle. The vehicle is brilliant and it's good in its own way, but safety comes first for me, mileage later. So that's when I went ahead and I thought of looking at other manufacturers. I also test drove the XUV 300, brilliant vehicle, wasn't falling in my budget, and I felt again the rear seat space I felt was a little too I don't know. I took 3 people and made them sit behind, and they were not really comfortable about it. Excuse me. So that's the thing. Anyways, all of these vehicles I test drove, and I did not pretty much like whatever was there. Some that I liked did not tick the right boxes for me. Now I came down to Ford. I said fine, I think I will pick up another vehicle, or rather I will pick up a vehicle in Ford. Now in Ford I had 3 options. One was I had the Ford Figo, I had the Ford Freestyle, and I had the Ford EcoSport. Now Ford Figo, I explained why exactly I did not go in for the vehicle. That's the reason. Now I was left with 2 options. One is the Freestyle, and one was the Ford EcoSport. Now the EcoSport was a little above my budget. However, I could stretch, but I didn't want to do that because that was the very base variant. So I wasn't really very keen on getting that. No harm in getting the base variant as well, but that didn't tick mark one of my check boxes. All right. So I went in for the Ford Freestyle. Now the Ford Freestyle is a mixture or a combination exactly of a hatch and an SUV. All right. Now this is a CUV, which they call as a compact utility vehicle, more of a crossover kind of a thing. Now this vehicle gives you the joy and the pleasure of chucking it or flicking it around in corners because of its agility and brilliant performance. All right, which sometimes when you do that in an SUV, you have a lot of body roll. All right. Now I did that. I did multiple tests of mine that I had to do on the vehicle, and I felt that probably this was the best option for me and my family to go in. It was spacious. I understand the boot space is a little small, but that's absolutely fine. I'm not going every time on highway drives, and I'm not going to pack so much of luggage. That's okay. That wasn't a deal breaker for me. I had multiple options to take care of luggage, so that wasn't a deal breaker for me. So yeah, that was one of the option. And the way the engine is tuned with the gearbox is absolutely brilliant on this particular vehicle. And I absolutely loved this vehicle. The ground clearance was one of the biggest plus points for me. I took it over the biggest of speed breakers at high speeds when I was test driving the vehicle, and not once did it even touch the ground, like I also said in the previous video. So I was very happy about it. Very spacious, very comfortable, all black interior. I wanted an all black interior as well. Yeah, so I think these were the couple of reasons that I went ahead and I picked up this vehicle. I kept this video really raw, haven't really put down points and all of that, keeping it really raw, keeping it really realistic. Wanted to have a face-to-face conversation with you guys. Haven't been able to get in touch or converse with you guys for quite a bit because of work and other stuff as well that was there in the family. But then I'm happy that I'm able to talk to you guys and spend some time with you guys. All right, speaking of that, I'm gonna sign off for now. It's my humble request to please go ahead, like, share and subscribe the video. I see that a lot of people are viewing the video but are not subscribing and liking. It's my humble request to go ahead and do that. Till then, stay safe, stay home, be positive, and we'll definitely keep you guys and the entire nation and whoever's fighting it with this pandemic in my prayers, and my best wishes to all of you guys. You guys have a great rest of the day.